Hi Pisces, this is your horoscope for May 2017. Thanks for joining me. Now, from the 15th of April until the 19th of May, we have Mercury conjuncting Uranus. Whenever two planets conjunct each other, they sit in the same space and they blend their energies together. Now, Mercury is the communication planet. It's in Aries and it's in retrograde until the 3rd of May. Okay, it's in your second house, so there's going to be a huge desire to start new business ventures or to launch something new. Uranus sitting on top of that Mercury will really it won't force you, but it will make you feel like you want to do this completely independently. You don't want anyone else's help, and significantly, you don't want anyone else interfering in terms of what you're doing. That's particularly true until the 3rd of May, okay? I would suggest to you, if you are starting a new business or launching a new venture, anything like that, to wait at least until the 4th of May to do that, because Mercury retrograde, it makes things more difficult. Emails get lost, communication becomes more stifled, people misunderstand each other, and if you start a business during a Mercury retrograde, the business then has that in its birth chart. So it always has this faulty kind of retrograde sitting there. On the 2nd of May, going through until the 21st of May, we have Mars trining Jupiter. So Mars is the archetypal male principle. It's what you desire. And in Gemini, it wants to communicate. It's in your 4th house of family. So spending time with family members is important for you this month. You will want to have people who've known you for a long, long time around you. That's going to be important to you. A trine is when two planets are 120 degrees away. It's harmonious. So Jupiter is the lucky planet of success and good fortune, and that supports this Mars now in your 4th. Okay? So family relationships, family trips, activities, conversations are all going to be supported by the good luck of Jupiter, and this is really a family month for you, Pisces. So if you want to make things better in terms of your family, or if you want to enjoy the company of your family members, this is the month to do it. You will really get a lot from it. Great news on the 3rd of May, Mercury goes direct. So the bulk of the communication should be done now onwards, from the 3rd of May onwards, because Mercury isn't going to cause you these problems anymore. Also on the 3rd of May, going through until the 18th of May, we have Mars squaring Neptune. Mars is in Gemini in your 4th, like I've already mentioned, and Neptune is in your 1st house of self, in your sign of Pisces. So you're going to feel very comfortable in your own skin. You're going to feel comfortable being around family members, and I really suggest that you use this time to spend as much time as you can possible, because it's really a great month to bond with family members and to deepen and strengthen the relationships to an amazing extent. So choose who you want to really cement into your life, and you can really do that in May. That's the big blessing that you've got here. On the 10th of May, we have the full moon happening in Scorpio, and I'll make a separate video on the full moon because they can be quite complicated. But for you, Pisces, the full moon happens in your 9th house. So there will be some opportunity for you to travel or learn or expand or grow, either in an intellectual sense or in a physical sense. You're going to feel good about that around this time of the month, and when this kind of opportunity appears to you, I would recommend that you seize the opportunity and you take the opportunity. It's going to be something that will make you feel good. So you're going to continue working with these varying energies for the duration of the month up until the 25th of May, when the new moon happens in Gemini, and that happens in your 4th house of family again. So you've spent the month having a really great time with family members. That gets even stronger now here at the end of the month, at the end of May, because Gemini is communication, and this new moon pulls Gemini energy in to your 4th house, so you're going to have an even stronger desire to communicate with family members, and that extends into June as well. So the end of May here going into June, family, no problem. It's a real blessing. It's a real joy. So try and spend as much time with those people as possible. If you don't have family, then spend time with your adopted family, you know, the people who you've made family. You know, we all have friends who feel like family and some are more like acquaintances. We all know what that's about. So those people who you feel nearest and dearest to, it's a blessing for you in May. Enjoy it and just have a wonderful time. Feel content and enjoy their company. So that's what I get for you here in May. If you would like a private reading with me based on your birth chart, which I can draw up by looking at your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, I then put the transits around that birth chart and see how these things affect you specifically, then please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading with me. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.